afternoon, Jays, and welcome to today's show. My name's Troy Jones, joined alongside
Chase Ashby, and we have a great show filled with sports to start off your week. To start things off, reporter Troy Jones and Beckett Griffin will fill you in on all things sports for this week.
Next, we'll take it over to reporter Alyssa Pride to learn all about the new phone rules and Senate Bill 68.
Lastly, we'll head into some announcements over upcoming fundraisers and team fan gear.
We have a great show for you, Jays, so be sure to sit back,
relax, and enjoy, because this is
KLHS. Are you going to the flock party tonight to kick off the school year, Chase?
Oh yeah, for sure. It starts around 5:30 and all my teachers will be there to talk about classes. Plus, there's even a silent auction.
If you're interested, the flock party will be taking place here at LHS from 5:30 to 7. There will be clubs, vendors, and student fun outside.
And also be sure to swing by Chipotle on Flintlock to support the soccer team. And speaking of sports, let's get into some sports with reporter Troy Jones.
As you all know, the football team competed in their annual jamboree to kick off their season. The team showed out for their first appearance this year in Smithville. They played Smithville, Park Hill, and Blue Spring South. I talked to sophomore Yusuf Dawood about how the team is looking before their first game this Friday. He said the team is looking really well, rounded out, and there's a lot of talent on the team. Guys like Colt Nolan and Grady Coppinger had a big impact during the scrimmage. I'm excited to see how Colt Nolan and Drew Olson do this season. As you know, they both have big shoes to fill with Jackson Hicks not being on the team this year. I'm excited to see how the team does this Friday. Moving on to softball, we talked to Maddox Smith on how things went during the Jamboree on Saturday.
The Jamboree went pretty well. We played Green Valley, Fort Osage, and Kearney. We did pretty good. We beat Fort Osage and Kearney and then lost by 1 to Green Valley, so a good start. And then our first game coming up is September 2nd against Lee Summit at 7 p.m. But I'm expecting a good season.
I'm now joined alongside Becca Griffin, and I must say it sure sounds like the softball team is already off to a great start this season.
It really does. Let's take a look at the upcoming softball schedule for the Jays. Softball team's next game will be September 2nd at 7 p.m. right here at LHS. They play Belton and Centrala, and then they start bracket play on Saturday, so you won't want to miss that. Tickets are also free to softball. We will be also streaming live on our YouTube channel, so if you can't make the game, make sure not to miss that. Sports are really starting to heat up. We do have a big cross-country tournament this weekend along with our first home football game against Lee Summit. But that is all the information I have for you today. This has been Beckett Griffin reporting for KLHS.
Sports are getting exciting. So many athletes have been working back since June to perform starting this week.
And with sports on our minds after school, we also need to talk about things going on inside school. One really big discussion that is in all of our minds and classrooms is how to handle our school cell phone usage.
I'm wondering what that all means for LHS. Here is Alyssa Pride to tell us more.
A decision was made regarding the use of cell phones in schools. On May 13, 2025, the state legislature passed a phone ban aimed at improving learning environments and enhancing student safety. This law was officially signed in July of the same year. The motivation behind this ban stems from growing concerns about student mental health and to enhance educational settings. Research has shown that excessive cell phone use can negatively impact both learning outcomes and students' mental health being. Responses to this ban have been mixed. On one hand, parents and students argue that the elimination of phones in classrooms can reduce distractions, improve social interactions among students, and promote overall mental health. They believe that students will be more engaged in their studies and in building relationships without the constant presence of their devices. On the other hand, parents, but mainly students, argue that banning phones could pose safety hazards as many students rely on their phones for communication in emergency situations. They fear that without access to their devices, students may be left vulnerable in critical moments. Many students also claim that it's their device and they should be able to use it whenever. Ultimately, this decision reflects a broader debate about finding the right balance between technology and education and maintaining an environment made for learning and personal growth. This has been Alyssa Pride reporting for KLHS.
Thank you, Alyssa. If you still need to change your schedule, there's still time. You're supposed to check in with your counselor last Friday, but you can still submit the Google form to submit your schedule. After this, you'll be emailed and your PowerSchool would be updated. Also keep in mind, schedule changes will not be accepted for flex or teacher changes. As for seniors, if you want to be part of part-time attendance, you'll have to fill out the form and turn it in to the counseling office with all required signatures in person or over email. For more information, please see your counselor. Good afternoon, Jays, and welcome to today's show. My name is Troy Jones. Thank you, Alyssa. If you still need to change your schedule, there's still time. You're supposed to check in with your counselor last Friday, but you can still submit the Google form to submit your schedule. After this, you'll be emailed and your PowerSchool would be updated. Also keep in mind, schedule changes will not be accepted for flex or teacher changes. As for seniors, if you want to be part of part-time attendance, you'll have to fill out the form and turn it in to the counseling office with all required signatures in person or over email. For more information, please see your counselor.
If you would like to support the Blue Jay Nation Band and Guard, there are a number of restaurant nights that you may attend, including Andy's Frozen Custard this Wednesday from 4 to 8. It's only at the Andy's by Shoal Creek, and there are a number of various nights around town. Please see the list for more information.
Finally, our national champion Sapphires will be selling fan shirts for the 2025 season. They can be worn to support the Sapphires or any Blue Jay team. The order deadline is September 7th, and you will need to go to the Gumpy's website to order. Well, Jays, that's all we got for you today. Be sure to follow all of our social media at KLHSJays and check your email to stay updated here at LHS.
Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and tune in every day at 1:29 to never miss out on any important information from us. With that, can everyone please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
With that, this has been Troy Jones
and Chase Ashby.
Have a magnificent Monday, Jays.